Yo, what we saying, boys? I'm trying to get this YouTube chat to load. I don't know why. I don't know why on earth it's not loading. Two secs, boys. Get this live going. I'm trying to get this YouTube chat to load. I don't know why. I don't know why on earth it's not loading. Right, let me send an announcement in, boys. Yeah, I don't know why the YouTube chat is just not loading. Coming from pre-London, come on. Let me send an announcement quickly. Yeah, I don't know why the YouTube chat is just not loading. Coming from pre-London. Let me send an announcement quickly. Bear with me a sec. Send this fucking announcement in. We Sam. Sweet. Right, we live. We Sam, everyone. Yeah, we're live on TikTok as well, so. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube, let me know what we're saying, man. Bear in mind I can't get this chat up, man. It's actually really frustrating me. It's just some reason not what. Okay, fucking hell, finally. It was just broken. Alright, sweet. We're working. Bear in mind I can't get this chat up, man. It's actually really frustrating me. Alright, boom, there we go. Cool. Alright, let's look at our pairs then. Can you man hit TikTok? Can you man hear me? If you can't hear me, you man, just let me know. Right, let me get my face come on YouTube. Yo, right, what we saying, boys? We are live, we are live, we are live. Everyone, let me know what we're looking at. Let me get the tune on. The tune, the one tune that we play. And everyone, let me know what pairs we're looking at. Alright, let's see who's in it. Morning, Ben. Have you taken E or G longs today? Just no entries for us, really, man. No entries. I mean, we had again, the bias was spot on. It's pretty obvious where we wanted to go. Okay, that's a bit loud. That was a bit loud. Yeah, I mean, we got the bias spot on again. It was just, there's not really any entries for them. There's no real way to get in down here. I don't know if anyone found an actual entry. If you did, fair play. All I'd really be looking for here is just continuations, man. Just pure and utter continuations. Finally taken that level. As we said, we've been waiting for that for ages. We had this long all the way down here, which obviously perfect bias. I just went for that. Let's see. Let me see who's here. Morning AJ. Morning Shay. Morning Tommy. Morning Gabby. Morning J2. J2, is that James? Coming from pre-London. W Sesame. Morning Hajix. EU Dicks, well, I've been crazy. Yeah, man, again, just following our bias. Yo, bro, what you saying, MH? This called gang, let's go, Hajix. Dicks, well, I've got to take previous week low before reversing. Previous week, oh yeah, previous week low. G just looks like it's going to continue. Morning, people. Market's flown this morning. What we saying about reversals? I was looking at GU buys if you come back into a range. Morning, Louis. EU left us. Morning, everyone. Morning, Tizzy. Morning, Mario. Morning, Thanos. Morning, Jim. Anyone I didn't say yo to, what are we saying? Good morning, everyone. Yeah, people's asking also about EU, GU. What am I looking at on EU and GU? So we might as well just get straight into them ones and just get started with them. So I think everyone's wondering what we're looking at on EU and GU. Are we looking for reversals of this leg, or are we just looking for this leg to continue higher? Now, first things first, I would only be looking for buyers in this market. Would only be looking for buyers in this market. In order to have sells, I would want to see this get inverted, because we have taken crucial liquidity. We've taken obviously this external liquidity that we wanted to see tapped, this one here, and we also on GU took the Friday high. So we've got on a daily, you can see just took out the Friday high. So areas of liquidity have been swept. I'm pretty, yeah, we did. Areas of liquidity have been swept. It's just how far are we actually going to come down, you know? But we've got these fair value gaps anyway to wait and see. So I'll mark out again this 5 minute. And then if I turn on our Asia session, hopefully we can see how the market's looking. Wait, fucking hell. Just bought my first funded loot. Morning, Lou, just bought my first fund on Alpha Capital. Let's go. Right, yeah, if anyone's using my code on Alpha Capital Group to get a funded account, then send me a message on Discord or Instagram, mainly Discord though, so I can give you something, a reward. We saying TikTok. Appreciate all the follows, TikTok, man. I also wanted to come back to an FEG or something, but it just went without me. Yeah, I mean, that is dead. Fucking hell, that does tend to happen when we are so bullish or bearish one way or the other. But there's still ways to come in. I'd mainly be waiting for this order block here. That actually looks like a nice order block we can get in on. Yeah, good luck for that funded though, bro. What account size is it? What account size? Taking internal liquidity for the move up on GU, so I doubt we will see a reversal instead of continuation. I agree. I think we're more likely to see continuations personally. I think we're more likely to see continuations. Boys, double tap the live, man. Let's get a couple K likes on this TikTok. Everyone on YouTube, make sure we're liking the video, man. Let's get 50 likes on the stream. Let's get 50 likes on the stream. DXY hot at people. I think you mean at DXY at previous week low yet? No, not yet. We're at the previous day low. That's been swept, as you can see. Similarly to GU. But this level here, what you see on EU, that's just been swept, has not been swept. So we should have DXY come down a little bit more. If it doesn't, that'll actually be kind of nice. If it starts reversing, then that'll be even nicer, really, because to be confirmation that we're going to have even more sells. So if it can manage to retrace here and not sweep that Friday low, then we should have sells off here. So that's the main thing we'll be waiting for, is like a decent retracement. But yeah, repost the live, boys, if you can. I'm quite new, so I've got like 5k. Fair play, bro, fair play. No need to rush it. Morning, Mohammed. What chart? Sorry, let me get the indicator on. Obviously, if you want this indicator, boys, we give it free to our members. So just jump in the Discord and we can give that to you. Yeah, again, the main levels for longs. The main level for longs would be this order block here, bro. Go away. Hate them people that just request you over and over. Yeah, other than EU, GU, what's people looking at? Is there any pairs we're looking at other than these two? Because for me, I'd only really be looking at buys once we come down to this order block. How many pips away is it? It's not actually that many pips. It's only about 10, 12 pips. So we actually should get a revert. We should actually get an entry of that. We should actually come down to it. EU, the level's not as clear. What time was that? Because we've seen it in the DXY as well. So that was about 8 o'clock. You can see we had a little order block just before London Open, and then price had that secondary buy. So obviously bought initially at 6:30 to the Asia high. Then 8 o'clock we had that second level of buying. So I'm going to go to the 8 o'clock point. Right, and the equivalent is here. So this would be my order block for EU. So order blocks are to do with time as well, boys. So if you're looking for a correlating order block, you want to look at the time as well. AEG getting some rejection. 15-minute possible rejection on DXY. What's DTO? DTO is daily to open, so it just means the algorithmic reference point for price. So it's the starting point, right? So if price starts at this point for the day, it means anything below this is seen as a discount, and anything above it seen as a premium. So anything above it, you really want to optimally sell. Anything below it, you optimally want to buy. So you can see all the best buys really are going to be had below the daily trope. And as you can see, the best buy for the day was done below the daily trope, and that is common for every single day. When I say every single day, I mean like 99 days out of 100. Not even 9 out of 10. I mean 99 out of 100 times. Anyway, boys, this was our buy yesterday. Hopefully you man all made some profit off that. But again, buys was so simple. We just wanted to look for any excuse to buy it. And what I'm saying about the Asia liquidity grab, the way we teach, Asia liquidity swept to Asia high. I told you guys yesterday, what do we want to catch? It's that move there, that move from Asia low to Asia high. So today, what did we see? We saw Asia low to Asia high. Asia low to Asia high, and we catch that buy up there. I didn't manage to capitalise on that. It was a bit early, about 6:30, which is too early for me to be placing trades, but still decent. Let's keep our eye on these 5-minute inversions. That's the main thing that we can do. What I'm currently looking at EU short. I won't really be looking at shorts, bro. Gold, boys. Let's get 2K likes in this TikTok live, man. Double tap the screen, boys. Double tap the screen. What are your rules for an entry? Do you have specific requirements? What needs to be fulfilled, or are you flexible with what the market gives you? So I mean, there's 3 things really. There's 3 things. You need your bias. That's your first and foremost. The first and foremost thing is your bias, right? And all a bias means is your direction. So I'll give you an example of all 3. So EU, our bias was obviously longs. You man knew yesterday our bias was longs to this high. Today our bias is longs to this high. So that's the first and foremost. Is that you want to look for your bias. That's the basis of any trading plan, any entry model, anything is bias, right? That's the first thing. Second thing I look for is narrative, I guess you could call it. So the bias is where we're going. The narrative is how we're going to get there, right? So let's use yesterday for an example, because today wasn't that clean. Actually, let's use today for an example. So our bias for today would have been, obviously at this point here, would have been this external high here, right? Smart. We've got internal off this order block, so we should come up and break this high. Very simple, right? This is for EU. Let me move it across so you man can see what it is. There you go. So this one's for EU. Alright, so our bias is bullish to prior week high. Alright, is that even the prior week high, or is that before? Yeah, it is the prior week high. Alright, so bullish to prior week high. That's the first thing. Second thing is obviously the narrative, how we're going to get there. So what you do next is I look for something in the prior day. So we look for something in the prior day. So for example, how are we going to get there? It needs to come off something in the prior day or prior couple of days. So I'll have this order block here. You can see we've got an order block there just below where the Asia session is. So then my narrative would be New York order block. Right, so my narrative would be buyers off of the New York order block, right? I would want to be buying off of that. And then obviously the final point is your entry, right? And how are you actually going to enter? And for me, that's the Asia liquidity grab, or the daily trope and continuation. But it's just your exact entry model, how you actually get in. But these two things initially you need to have. You need to have a bias and you need to have a narrative. You need to always go in line with your bias, but your narrative can change throughout the day. So your narrative can change. Maybe it goes a bit lower to take this low instead, to take this liquidity low instead, and that's your narrative of how to get there. That can change potentially throughout the day, but what we're mainly interested in is the bias. That's the thing that doesn't change at all, and we have to just keep that the same no matter what. Alright, which pair? It says down there, bro, this is EU. I'm currently still looking for short after an algorithmic signature. What? I don't know what an algorithmic signature is. KE 30 UK. Why has Katie just dropped her name and location? Market's too crazy, I'm leaving it. Yeah, I mean, it's just trending in our direction. It'd be more crazy if it was going against the trend. That would be crazy, but it's not really. We're going really in line with everything we want. Another pair. Yeah, boys, by the way, if you want to know about that, go on my YouTube video that I've got. It's called How to Get Daily Bias in 10 Seconds. So if you're struggling with daily bias, watch that. Previous weekly high been swept on EU. Yeah, we are above that. We are above that. DXY shooting for prior week low. Let's see if we're at that yet. Looks like, oh, we're super close. We should take that. We should sweep that. Let's see. Let's wait and see if we sweep that. So this is the higher time frame again, boys. We called the higher time frame absolutely perfect to the group. If you're wondering what pair it is, it says down there. I'm live on YouTube as well, boys. If anyone wants to watch me, the full screen and face cam. I'm on YouTube as well. So that's Riches FX on YouTube. RICHESSE. Another pair I watch is UJ. Fair enough. I think it's positively correlated with DXY, but it's very bullish even when DXY is bearish. A thing is you need to realise about JPY pairs is you can actually look at the yen basket. So if we look at the yen basket is basically the DXY but for the yen, right? So if you're looking at it and the DXY is super bearish, and so is so DXY is super bearish, and we go UJ, USD, JPY, and maybe UJ is as well. It's not, but but yeah, let's just assume it was. Fucking hell, we called that level unreal whenever we called that. Never know what that was. But yeah, it's just going to be because of the yen basket. So if the dollar's bullish and UJ's bullish, that makes sense. If the UJ's bullish and DXY's bearish, then you want to look at the yen basket, and that's going to tell you exactly why. So yen basket there. EG is potentially giving something. We haven't swept the Friday high though. Fucking hell, man. Yo, Louis, what's good? What you saying, David? How you doing, bro? But the 5K, it's the beginning with your help. I've gained so much knowledge. I've been on and off for about 4 years since I saw your TikTok live in 2021. Damn. 2021? Was I doing lives in 2021? I don't think I was. Boys, double tap the screen. Lou, would you look at potential shorts on EU and GU? Once DXY prior day low will hit, I will look for them. But I wouldn't be looking for trades down to the Asia low. I'll be looking for trades into an order block, into a bullish order block. I think it's just too unlikely that we're going to come all the way down. I think we're way more likely to just come to an order block and then continue. So if I did go for shorts, I'd want there to be about 20 pips between us and the order block. So I can catch 20 pips with like a 5 pip stop loss, and then boom, we're laughing. It doesn't have to be a short all the way down to the low. But yeah, Tobias, man, with our help, don't worry, that account will be passed ASAP. If you go to our Discord, boys, I see people all the time getting funded, all the time. Absolutely all the time. We had people come in the live yesterday. Do you also trade gold? I personally don't, but we do always have a look at it. Product week high, saw 10. Saw yen basket with Mace earlier on one. Pre-London first time. What other baskets are there? Is that your first time in the pre-London, Sesame? Say. Sesame's gassed. Sesame's gassed. Who else was in the pre-London this morning? For those of you that don't know, the pre-London is what we do with our members every single morning. It's a 2-hour live stream from 6 AM to 8. Breaking down exactly what we're looking for fundamentally on the markets, what all the blocks, fair value gaps we're looking at, what the narrative is, why we're looking to go where. Obviously, we would have said we're mainly looking at buys, as we have been for the past, God knows how long, 2-3 weeks now. Gold very bullish to me. Let's have a look at gold. Boys, let's get 3K likes in this TikTok live. Yeah, we comfortably crossed that 3K mark. I'm just loving how nicely we moved off that weekly, man. Internal and external, which meant we caught every single fucking day. Just bang in. Gold trade yesterday. Did this one tap in? Okay. I think that was someone on the Discord actually who had this gold trade. But again, it's just so simple, man. Just buys for anything. Not anything against the dollar, or really anything against the dollar, but gold specifically, man. It's at all-time highs, so you don't want to be doing anything other than buying. You just want to be waiting for your setups, though. You want to be nice and cautious with it. I'd potentially wait for this order block here on gold for us to come down and then continue higher. Now on the pre-London all the time, first time I see the yen basket or any basket, oh, fair play. Yeah, man, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people trade JPY and don't worry about the yen and don't know the yen basket's even a thing. Like, you don't really get anyone that trades EUG that doesn't know what the DXY is. So it's kind of, it's weird that no one seems to know what the yen basket is. Okay, that has been swept now. We've swept it. So we can look for potential reversals. Again, I'm mainly prioritising sells on DXY and therefore buys on EU and GU. But we'll wait and see. We will wait and see what happens. Did I knock that? I must have knocked it. I'm still on 2980. What? I caught that run on a 5-minute 11-hour. Lovely, bros. If you got in that, boys, send profits to the Discord, man, so we can see that the Discord's eating as always. What are you looking for in EU as GU and EU's already played out? We're just looking for the redistribution, bro. I was in the pre-London Discord for the first time today. It's definitely helping me be more prepared for the day. 100% Lanks, it will, bro. 100% it will. 100%. You just got to think, man, a lot of the time you're going to be waking up tired. If you don't go in a call straight away in the morning while you're all tired and you got someone with bags of energy going, boom, boys, everyone get ready. This is what we're looking at. This is what we're trading today. Do you know what I mean? This is the levels we're going in. Giving you a little bit of motivation as well as trading. It's just going to help you so much, man. It's going to help you so much. And maybe not even today. But trust me, in them days will come where you've had loads of L's on the bounce, your funded account's looking low on profit, like you might blow it. You're really giving trading second thoughts. You're like, oh man, I don't know if I've got enough for this. That's when the pre-London's really going to help, because it's just every morning going to convince you, stick to it, no matter what, stick to it. So you don't consider FEGs in your analysis, is that it? No, I do consider FEGs definitely crucial part of our analysis, man. DXY previous day low, yeah, previous day low has been swept now, boys. Yeah, TikTok double tap, man, double tap the screen. May said looking at starting at 6:30. What do you mean, bro? Oh, what, start like looking at your charts and stuff? $74 man on the YouTube, 88 man on the TikTok. What we saying? Let's see who's gonna go crazy in the chat. You funded or futures, bro? Funded, bro. We do have a discount code, by the way. Everyone in there, with Alpha Capital Group. If you use my code RICHES, I'm going to give you a free something, no matter what it is. You're going to get free something. So that's my code with Alpha Capital Group. Make sure they're the best prop firm in the game. Make sure you use my code, man. Make sure you use my code. DXY sweat previous day low. We want to see if it has a bit of kickback. Let's mark out some points now. So, I mean, obviously we've got high and low. So we've got, so obviously currently bearish on the 1 minute. Got high, low, and we're starting to make another leg here. So what we want to break in order for a change of character is this high here. What we need to break in order for a breaker structure is here. Alright, so a change of character or a market structure shift, whatever you want to call it, it's just a break against the current trend. And on the lower time frame, it's a good indication that the higher time frame is then going to reverse. It doesn't mean it will for sure, but it's a good indication. It shows intent for price. Another way you can do this is through fair value gaps. So we have a 5 minute fair value gap here. If we close above it, it shows, right, obviously in a bearish market, we should come into these fair value gaps and go down. So if we don't do that, it questions what else are we aiming for. We must either be aiming for buy side liquidity or obviously internal liquidity. So we use that as a flip zone to then buy. GJ shorts. People's looking at GJ shorts. You, man, I saved you all from GJLs yesterday, sort of, if you didn't get in. Would you not wait for the weekly low to be swept first? Yeah, we have swept it, bro. We've swept that weekly low now on DXY. No pre-London, especially moving into the office soon. Yeah. Yeah, 6:30. Yeah, we are probably going to be slightly later. But I mean, 6 a.m., 6:30. It's not going to make a difference that much. Plus, we're going to be in the office, so it's not just going to be Mace. I'm going to be there as well. Stu's going to be there on occasion as well. You know what I mean? Some of you might be watching a pre-London going, banging, man, I can come into the office after this. This is another thing, by the way, for any of you lot watching, we're moving into the office soon. So if you're interested in buying a membership, which allows you to come into our office in Canary Wharf and trade with us for a certain amount of time every month, as much as you want really, you can come in, trade the entire session, do whatever you want to do. You could literally be sitting next to me here while I'm doing this when we're in the office. So if anyone's interested in that, make sure you message me on Discord or Instagram. Make sure you're messaging me, registering your interest for that, because it will fill up very quick and we can't have unlimited spaces. Probably about 10 people we can allow with the membership, and it's just going to allow you to absolutely smash it, man. It's going to allow you to absolutely smash it. Can I get trained for a day visit? Yeah, man, of course. You can get trained there. Market name says down there, bro. This is DXY. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. How can we come up today? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean come up today? Yeah, YouTube. Any other charts you want to have a look at, let me know. Obviously, we've marked out our fair value there. So the main thing we're waiting for is just DXY to potentially do something. GU, it's gone the 1 minute. Wait for our change in character. GU's a lot cleaner with the structure as well. Got that clear high, which was broken. So we got a low and we got a high. So really we want this low to be broken. Same on DXY, we want the high to be broken. And obviously that fair value gap. Let's look at EU as well. EU didn't actually break out this range, so EU's is not really aligning. So EU's, to be fair, not the best to look at. It's mainly just got a fair value gap. GU has not really got an FVG. I mean, they've both got an FVG around this 10 past 8 time. 8:15. See there, yeah, 8:10, 8:15. Let me get rid of some of these boxes, man. I don't like cluttering my chart with just boxes and boxes and boxes. Let's look at GU. GU's the most blatant one that can actually break something if it wanted to. Bro, you lot should hold an event, like a networking event. Yeah, man, we should really. We should. DXY might sell. Richest meetup needed this summer. Yeah, for real, man. If you was there for the winter one, for the Christmas one, it was jokes, man. It was jokes. So hopefully in the summer, man, get a bagger, man. We'll have like a massive. We'll rent out like a massive Airbnb and just have like a massive barbecue or something. Everyone just brings their own booze and grub. just cook it all up, juice them. I mean, you can do like an office one, but I feel like in the summer it's if people want to just network and chill a bit more, so it'll be better just for like a chill day and people can talk about trading and that. And if they want to network fully trading network, obviously we're going to be releasing memberships to our office, so you can come in there, not just to our office, but it enables you to come in there and so you talk to us on a normal trading day. What are you saying, Keith? That sounds quality. Yeah, man. Yeah, it'll be jokes. It will be 30. It'll be quality, man. It'll be class. Will be quality. Yeah. Any other pairs you man want me to see? Just let me know, man. People ain't really saying much about any other pairs, so I'm assuming we're all just waiting for DXY reversals, which, if I'm honest, I would be a little bit careful at because it's not really likely. I mean, we've broken that. You can see this is why fair value gaps are significant, because you see this fair value gap here. It's not even a fair value gap, is it? It is. Yeah. I couldn't really tell because the wicks are just so weird. You can see with these fair value gaps, we should come into them, break the low, which tells us when we don't do that, when we come up and invert one of them, that's why it's so significant, because there's no reason for us to not just continue down as we did there. Which is why you've got to keep your eyes out for if they're disrespected. GJ 15-minute inversion. Let's have a look at GJ. What's GU done there? Yeah, GJ's had a 15-minute inversion. That's true. I mean, GJ's out of that range finally. If you guys remember this weekly range, well, we're trading just in between this range. And at this point here, when this low showed, obviously it didn't want to break out of this. We prioritised buys, which really meant for the last month, we really had beautiful buys all the way up for GJ. So GJ was called really, really nicely. Looking at the daily time frame, we're not really tapping into anything to the left, to be fair. The 4 hour, again, we're not really tapping into anything. So this one's purely just off. You got to think with this one, it's just such a low tier entry because all you're going on is one thing. You're just going off an inversion. You really want some kind of bias, which is obviously a direction. And then a narrative, like how we're going to get there. Is there something that we're reacting off of? It doesn't look like there is. So it's a very low tier entry. You can still get in, but it's definitely not going to be your most optimal one for sure. I mean, yeah, as I said, it's, if you enter trades this way, fair play. The age of liquidity grab, the win rate is insane. Like it does happen so much, but you just got to be careful. You do want some kind of higher time frame in alignment. JPY basket reacting nicely off, unmitigated. This is what I like, man. People using these yen baskets. This is what we need. Check GJ. Yeah, man. A lot of people's looking at GJ. Are you man looking at GJ on TikTok, or is it just a YouTube? What are you saying, Sue? What do you trade? We trade EU and GU, Sue. Can you recommend any coaches or courses for trading for total beginners? Yeah, man, I couldn't really recommend anyone other than ourselves. Thing is, boys, we just do what we do better than what everyone else does for literally like a 20th of the price. What most people are going to do when you sign up, you're going to have to pay like $1,000, and then you're going to have to just work your way through just watch videos. You can literally do that on YouTube. With us, for a start, you don't pay one big figure because we're not interested in people that have just got money but don't want to work. The way you have a good group and a good community is have people that, number one, want to fucking be there, and number two, are hard workers. Our group's a monthly rate, and we've always been big on keeping it on a monthly rate because it means if you don't want to be there, you don't have to be there, you can go. So that means everyone who's in there has got the exact same goal. No one's in there just because they paid for it 6 months ago. Everyone's in there because they really want to succeed. So that's the first thing. Second thing is just a lot cheaper. You know, it's $49, which is like £30, £35, and everything we teach is just way better. So we have full from zero to everything. We have market structure, liquidity, points of interest, confluence concepts, trading plan, psychology. So there's about, on each of those sections, there's about 6 videos, and you've got to pass a test after each section in order to move on, so you know for sure, as I said yesterday, that you're actually understanding it. So that's a fully online and fully online tests, fully automatically marked. So at your own time, you watch the videos, watch all of the market structure content we provide you, and then you take an online test, which you carry on trying until you get 100%, and then you move on. That's the first bit. This is our core concepts. So you watch all of them. It's about 50 videos maybe in total with tests, and that's going to give you the core knowledge. After that, you're going to want to move on to our actual strategy video, which is obviously the Asia liquidity grab and daily tropum, which is obviously the actual entry method we use. So it's not just like these other groups where they'll teach you something and then they'll just give you an ICT entry. Like, this is our actual entry model we've developed over the years ourselves, and we trade day in, day out on live to you, man. You can see it works. So then you're going to learn that. After you've learned that, you're going to watch the case studies. So we've got about 30 to 40 case studies of literally when we've caught an Asia liquidity grab trade, gone back, made a video, why do we catch it, blah, 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 blah. So you're going to know a great deal about trading, and then you're going to know so much about our strategy. These videos are like 15, 20 minutes each. So you're going to know our strategy to the T, obviously, and then that's everything else included. We've got videos on trading plan, market structure. Obviously, this indicator on screen is yours to use. We've got pre-London as well, which is massive, which is every morning from 6 AM to 8 AM. We stream live with the members, letting them know exactly what we're looking for, what the fundamentals are saying, what the bias is. We're looking for DXY to go up, down, left, right. Are we looking for it to come off an order block? Exactly what we're looking for. And that's every single morning. We show up Monday to Friday, no matter what. We are there breaking down the market, which just breeds that same level that you should have. You should turn up every single day, very, very early. And that's what you're going to do after joining. Big up, yes, Mersick's massive. What are you saying, Ollie? Whereabouts are you from, Ollie? Are you going to take GJ? No, I won't take GJ, bro. There's just not enough in it for me. It looks like UJ shorts. UJ is great for shorts. Let's have a look at UJ. UJ saying I would be a lot more happy shorting for sure. Sorry, you said it was. Yeah, you was right earlier. I think I said it was a land. I was wrong. But yeah, boys, if you get in my Discord if you want that. Someone's gonna comment my Discord now, so just copy it and paste it in browser. £35 a month. That's a bargain. Yeah, for real, bro. For real. What app do you use? His TradingView, bro. Asia liquidity on GJ. Denson, are you getting in, bro? You getting in? All that for £35. Yeah, for real, bro. For real, man. Which one is better? Okay, now let's quickly mark out this. Which one is better, order block or FG? Let's quickly mark out UJ. As I said, there's nothing really on the left. I don't know where these lines have come from. Right. I know I've drawn it. Okay, no, it was it. Okay, yeah, nice. So, right, yeah. No, this makes sense. Yeah, so what we wanted to see from the UJ was obviously the completion at this CRT. So we're mainly looking for longs. We come off internal here. We've reacted off this internal liquidity on the weekly. So again, internal, external. We reacted off this internal liquidity. So next we are going to go for external liquidity being this high. So we should really, for USD JPY, have a good period from here to here where we can buy. We should have a very nice period, just like we did on GBP JPY. Remember how we had a whole good period of price, literally from here all the way up to here, where we was able to capitalize on buyers from a strong narrative. So let's go back to USD JPY. Let me label it as well so it stays on my chart. And yeah, looking at this, I would only really be looking at longs because that is my bias. So my narrative is obviously how we're going to get there. You'd obviously want it to come for the daily trope, and I would personally go off of this order block here. I would go off of this order block. See what it looks like on the 15-minute, but obviously daily tropen, all your best buyers are going to be below this daily tropen, so that's something that I want to make sure of, is that I'm below that. Let me go on the 15, see if there's something nicer. Yeah, this does look nice. The body's probably better for me just because, again, it's a little bit more below the daily tropen, and I just want it to come down to there, really. Pretty much it. I mean, the only other thing would be potentially rebalancing this area of price here. But I want to see if there's actually any volume in this area of price, because this is a bit of price that's been left alone. You can see it was really the the main actual leg that broke the high. So this is important. Let's see what the volume's saying. Let's see if it's actually a significant point or not. So we're going to go from that low. Okay, did not mean to do that. We're going to go from there to here. And we can see the most movement, the most volume is coming from all the way up here, which is interesting. Which tells us we're seeing very, very strong sells. That's interesting. Let's go just before this leg, just so we can see what else had. Again, yes, that was mainly from here. So we can see really there's not much going on down there. So I'm not really too bothered about it rebalancing because the volume's coming from here and from up here. Lou, how do you make your drawing stick to the chart? You click that little, oh, you man ain't going to be able to see it. You click this one, and you go weak magnet. Always do this, boys. Always turn this on if you care about being specific, which you should. And then if you don't know how to get the line to go straight, when you click it on, you hold the shift button. So you click it on one, and then while you're doing this, you hold down on shift, and you can see it will just anchor it straight. Right, this is how you're meant to use TradingView. So if we've got 5, I mean, I just wouldn't really want to be selling because our narrative and our bias is clearly bullish. But if you did want to get in sells, I'd only be tempted off of this order block up here because the RR is going to be really, well, good enough really. And I want to see my TP at this daily tropen. So again, there's really is enough to go for, to be fair. Yeah, I mean you could try and short off that. That's definitely not a bad level. That's yes, South London or south of England, south of Essex, south of the world. What is south of that? South Pole, isn't it? I actually had a dream last night that it was a bare weird dream actually. Bare weird dream. But I had a dream that I was in the South Pole. It was active. How do I get the indicator for daily tropen? This is my indicator that we made for our members. It's not just a daily tropen, it also shows the Asia session, London session, New York session. You can also edit it to show previous day high, previous day low, previous day 50%, previous week high, etc, etc. So if you want that, just get into our Discord, boys. When is daily tropen? It's 4 AM or 5 AM depending on the New York daylight savings time. So yeah, boys, get in my Discord for that. Someone comment a link to my Discord so people can get in there. But if you can't find it, just go to my Instagram, RichesFX. But yeah, I beg someone comment that so you can go over. And just put in the chat, put in the free chat, give me the indicator please, and I'll give you it. There it is, boys. What do you think of GJ shorts, mate? Yeah, Red, I mean, we're seeing it form with that inversion. However, there's just not enough higher time frame wise. You can get in on this if you really want. Your only confirmation is a 15-minute inversion. And remember what I've been saying recently, boys. Don't get induced by just a few big candles. Really, really important that you don't just see a few big candles and think, yeah, cool, I'm instantly going to change my whole narrative. So I was bullish. My narrative was bullish. My bias was bullish for X, Y, and Z. I had this reason, that reason, this reason, that reason why I'm bullish. And now I'm going to see 2 candles, pretty much, that managed to invert something. And then I'm going to completely forget everything. You don't want to be induced by just these 2 big candles. And I always see it as a red flag when it's just 2 big candles. Because it's like, it's just manipulation, man. It's just a pure and utter sign of manipulation. So I'd be careful. If this is like the final, for me, if this is the final nail in the coffin for your shorts, and you got maybe something to the left, an order block, a fair value gap, whatever it is, then yeah, fair enough. If it's the final nail in the coffin. But if it's the whole setup, it's just not enough. If that makes sense. So for example, if this was a buy, right? If we had this on EU, where we had obviously our order block here that we wanted to tap into, which was our narrative. We had our bias, which was our high, so we was looking at longs off of here anyway. And then at that point, we got an inversion of a fair value gap. Then that is super significant, and I would really, really respect what it has to say because it's in line with everything else, but not just on its own, standalone. Even after taking the Asia higher, it's still not that much. You need a bit more body to your setups. What do you think of GJ Shorts, mate? Yeah, I think I already explained it, didn't I? 1 minute change character on GU. Yeah, GU's actually coming down a little bit. The momentum's pretty poo, I'm not gonna lie, but if we're looking at potential entries, I mean, we've got a 2 minute fair value gap here. So you'd probably look for the order block that's just above that. However, you want to make sure that you're getting into a premium entry, and I do not believe this is going to be premium. We'll have a look though. I mean, yeah, on the 1 minute, we've got this order block up here, which is probably going to be premium. Looks like hopefully it will be, yeah. So it looks like this is going to be a premium entry. If we can get this 2 minute fair value gap that's just there into the premium, then I'll be looking at getting in a lot more. But yeah, that's nice. We've had obviously a change of character. The high being broken here. Want to see if we actually inverted any fair value gaps to the left. Don't think we did. We're also coming into this big 15. So remember I said I'd only really wanted to be selling until this order block here. So bear that in mind. We'll wait for DXY to align as well. DXY 15-minute inversion first. Yeah, that will be nice. Morning trend, Genie. What you saying? Just join. What you saying? What's your entry model? Age, liquidity grab, EU, hair. What time does it change? Is it end of the month? I actually will have to double check. I'm pretty sure it's the end of the month though. Stu, I think Stu knows in the comments. Getting snow with a polar bear. Come on, getting snowy and that. Do you normally trade JPY pairs? You just stick to USD and Euro? I just stick to USD pairs, really. I just stick to USD pairs. Reason being is we're quite big, me and Mace, or Mace and I should say, quite big on fundamentals, and we know fundamentals of the dollar really well. We find a narrative really well. As you may all know, if you've been in these lives consistently, we just don't really get the bias wrong, the directional bias, and that is because not only do we have a really good understanding of price action, but also the fundamentals as well. And if you have them two together, the likelihood that you're wrong is just, it's going to be very minimal. EU looks a bit nicer to potentially enter off of because we actually have a 15-minute that could be inverted. It's also a 5-minute as well, pretty much, which is bang on what you want. GU obviously coming down with a bit more steam. Euro rocket, I think price will melt again. What makes you think it's going to melt, bro? I just text you on Discord, sweet. 30th at 2 AM, so the 30th the times will change. Only selling when the 15-minute order block has been disrespected. No, so I would be looking for longs off this order block. I will want to be selling down to this order block at the most. And then, again, looking for continuations off this order block. Sorry, it's a bit high up. If that makes sense. Because we don't want to see anything really disrespected. We're just retracing. We don't want to see much. Like, we haven't seen any evidence really that we're gonna disrespect this whole area of price. It's just a leg and a retracement and then a leg and then a retracement and then a leg. So really, we should just see buys off of here, if we're being honest. Yeah. Just came out of gold buys in profit. Nice, Lewis. Nice, mate. Yeah, also wanna what you trading. Yeah, that order block isn't in the discount of the 15-minute range. So yeah, that order block's pretty much just about it's the weekly tropen is in line with the discount bang on. So it's good. I would probably have my entry on the weekly tropen. This seems more likely than shorts all the way down. We're mainly looking at EU or GU, boys. Let me know. What are we looking at? EU. Actually, chat. Let me know because I think a lot of people are. Looking at different things. So chat. Let me know. EU or GU buyers or EU or GU sells. What are we looking at? I'm curious to see because I think people are definitely going to be getting in one way or the other pretty soon. Lewis, now sit on your hands. Don't give it back. This is trading. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. You come out of beautiful longs, man. You should be done for the day, really. You've managed to make some lovely profit. That's it. It's a weekly trade open at 10 p.m. at the moment. Yeah, it is, bro. It is. As Stu said, on the 30th at 2 is when it goes back. So we've got about, the rest of this week and then another week, pretty much. What you don't do is more important. Yeah, that's a very good saying. What you don't do is just as important as what you do, if not more important, to be fair. What is the weekly trade open? Yes, it's part of the indicator, bro. So it's at 10. You can draw on the line if you want. It's at 10, but it's long drawing it every time. So we developed this indicator which shows everyone exactly what you need to see. So it's got all the sessions, daily trade open, weekly trade open. If you want that, boys, join our Discord and I can give that to you. Got GCSE exam to revise for, but I'm trading. Bro, I'll be honest, GCSEs, you ain't even got to revise for them. If you've got like a slight good level of intelligence, you'll just pass them so easily. It's not like A levels where they're actually difficult. GCSEs are better easy, bro. You'll be sweet. Trading's more important. Now, obviously, make sure you do well in school and that, though, boys. Of course. So Asia High will be 7 p.m. instead of 8. I think you mean AM, bro. Or do you mean AM? I don't know. Denston. He was in the office yet? Not yet. We've had our viewings. We've got one more viewing coming up, and then we're there. Then we're there. We've got some one-to-ones as well, boys. We've got people that, someone that's doing one-to-ones as soon as we're in the office. They're getting one-to-one mentorship with us, which means they're in the office every day, and we're teaching them every single day exactly how to get funded from start to finish. Yeah, that's the Discord and YouTube that Sesame's just dropped in the comments, boys. So if anyone wants that, just copy it and paste it in browser. Lou, do you enter straight away from a retrace on the order block away? On a situation like that, say I had that EU order block, or I think it was GU. If I had that GU order block, I would enter straight off the order block. Yeah, I would enter straight off the order block for that. "12-hour CRT on GU. Oh. Let's have a look. Good spot. Gotta be careful once. Not really liking this 12-hour, I'll be honest. It's too wicky for me to confirm a CRT. I think you could have had a CRT of literally every candle in this hit of here and here. So I'm not liking that time frame. Not liking that time frame. I mean, I'm not saying you can't use it. If you like that time frame, that's fair. Yeah, for me, it's just, I don't know. We've inverted the 5 minute, which we was looking for, so we'll see obviously if we react off that. But the main thing that we should be coming into is the 15, or this one here, really. Bear in mind, boys, we mainly want to look for continuations. Reversals are going to be a long shot. So reversals, where we're looking at that, is going to be a long shot, right? So try and get that out of your mind, okay? Try free your mind from reversals. Don't be itching at reversals. Understand it's way more likely, probably 8 out of 10 times today, are we going to move up off of this fair value gap, right? It's very unlikely. Remember, boys, always remember this stat. 80% of your profits are going to come from continuations. Only 20% are going to come from reversals. So by that metric, you're 4 times as likely to catch a dub if you just trade in line with the trend, right, and just continue what you're doing. You need to stack the confluences in your favour. You need to be fighting a downhill battle. People, like, they're trying to catch unreal RR trades. They're trying to catch like 10, 11, 12 to 1. So they're stacking the odds against them. We stack the odds for us, right? We stack the odds for us. We know it's way more likely that we buy. So if we're looking at buys, it means we're stacking the odds in our favour. Got 1.75% early in gold done. Done for the day. Nice. Seems like a lot of people are winning off gold. What did you? I'm assuming it was buyers. Yeah. Assuming it was longs. Nice. If you long gold this morning, boys, W, man. That's you done for the day. Gold carry on pushing, man. It's at over 3 grand. Trading comfortably over 3 grand as well. Morning, where would you be looking for a buy at the moment? I'll be looking below the weekly true open, bro. At this 15-minute order block on GU. It's mainly that what I'll be looking at. We came actually about a pip away from it, so if we move now, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, boys. We were saying on the pre-London could be cold buys all day. Literally, man, if you're in the mentorship, boys, you would already know pre-London. All we're looking for is buyers. All we're looking for is buyers. And that's what we've had, whether it be gold, GU, EU, EG. We call it spot on every single time, boys. I challenge anyone to tell me one day that we've got the bias wrong for the last month, maybe. It's just been pure bang on. And it's just about finding them entries within to capitalise on. By the way, boys, our mentorship is $49, which is about £30, about £35. If you want to get in there, go to the Discord. Also do signals as well. My signals results come out yesterday, and we made 18R last month, February. So absolutely unreal month. I can show, if any of you are curious, I can go back and show you some of the trades that we took. So yeah, let me know if you're curious and you want to see a specific trade. You can go on my Discord as well, go to results, and you can see the results of all of my signals from when I've sent them to now, each month worked out. So if there's a specific day you want to see that trade, then just tell me and we can go back and I can show you the trade. Power of 3-4 hour candle, expect 9 AM to retrace, then buys at 10 AM. What's that for, KTN? Is that for AUG, I'm assuming? Looks like we're continuing lower down to this level. Bear in mind we've got this 15-minute here. And again, we've got this 15-minute, well, 5-minute really, here. This 5-minute range is going to be important. DXY, it's got, I mean, it's disrespected now, reacted off of it. But we ideally want it to come up into here. DXY is not really aligning that much, so we're mainly going to have to look at EU and GU and trust our bias. Sorry, our bias is bullish, so why is there a reason to not trust it? Are you on GU? Yeah, this is GU. DXY 5-minute high taken. Yep. Does wick closing above count as an IFVG? No, it has to be a close. It has to be a close. Has to be a close. Has to be a candle body close above in order or below in order to disrespect a fair value gap. Would you enter directly on order block on GU? In this occasion, I would. Just join the signals. I'm trading now for 9 months and passed my 50k funded in January. Hopefully now my first 100k funded. Love your community, Louis, and just sent you a DM. Right, let's go, Trizzy. Lovely to have you in there, bro. This is what I'm saying, boys. Like, there's no surprise that these people have been trading 9 months. Like, you know what I mean? We're not one of these groups that prey on people that just have no idea about trading. No matter what level you're at, we get the respect that we deserve. Because Trizzy, 9 months trading, he knows what we can do. He's seen it. But obviously, you've got to make that step for yourself, and Trizzy's done that. So W Trizzy in the chat, man. W Trizzy. How about the first presented FVG on GU at London Open? On the 15-minute, I'm assuming you're talking about this one. This would be the one we're waiting for, the most recent one. About 8 AM is when it formed. If you took every trade on a 200k challenge risking 1% Feb signals, would you have passed and had a 10k payout? Yeah, bro. Yeah, you would have. But this is the thing about the signals. So, certain trades you can take or not take. So when I send them, I'll have my bang on nailed on trades, and then certain trades like on a Friday, I'll send to a different section, which or not a different section, the same section, but I'll put a message and it will say something like, wait for this close to be fair, it's just a 15-minute close, and it will say, okay, this is a Friday trade, so slightly high risk. Only take this if you've got a bit more to lose or whatever. So if you only followed the absolute nailed on setups, you probably would have made like 12 RR, and then added in them Friday trades just would have given you an extra nice level of profit. So it's up to you how you want to use the signals. But yeah, if you took every single one, then yeah, you would have passed the 200k and then a 10k payout. Bear in mind though, that's not every month. Like, we do well, I'm not gonna lie, we are profitable every month, but like, don't be one of them guys who's like, oh, Lou made 18R last month. Because you got to think about it, right? I'm a person as well. If I made 18R, and by the way, it was only me and the crypto guy sending trade, so that 18R was full from my trades. Obviously, we've got Jack sending this month as well, who's had some 2 dubs already. But, okay, we're tapped into this. Let's see how we go. See how we go. We closed below. We didn't close below, which is nice. Hopefully we come in. I ideally want to come to that weekly trade open for longs. I think it'll be a lot nicer just to get that discount. So I'd actually be looking for that and then a 5 pip. Bit of a risky position, boys, this one. I'm not going to lie to you. So be cautious. Be cautious. On EU, it's gold. What do you think? Strong confidence, order block or FVG? FVG for me is nicer because it's either there or it's not. Versus order block, it's up to your own mind to identify. So yeah, fair value gaps, I'd say. 2 seconds, boys. Let's see if we do invert this, boys. Look at this. See how this one does, boys. Let's go. Let's see how this one does. Let's see if we get a close below as well. This what we need in order to really, really be confident on shorts is a close below that level. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyone got tips about how to learn fair value gaps better? I mean, fair value gaps, you haven't really got to read them. They're either literally there or they're not. One thing I would say is to make fair value gaps easier, pick a certain time frame, man. Pick a certain time frame. Don't just trade them on any time frame. Pick a certain one and just trade it on that. So for example, I like to use 15-minute or 5-minute or 4-hour, right? I won't go 1 minute, 2 minute, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's when you're going to start to just see them everywhere, and it's just not. It's going to lose all meaning because you're just seeing it everywhere. See how this one does anyway, man. Let me know if anyone's looking at anything else. Is anyone in shorts? What we doing? TikTok, let's hit 10k likes, man. Get 10k likes in here, boys. I'm going to send this into the signals, but not as a full signal. I'm going to say it's a bit of a risky one. I think people are requesting it, so I'll send it in. 2 secs, boys. Bear with me. Restart the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. All right. Why does it say invalid SL or TP and won't let me press sell? What are you trying to do, Skullboy? What are you trying to do? Long or short? I'll personally be long, man. I mean, higher time frame wise, the market is just bullish, so you'd really want to stick to your higher time frame. Sorry. Sell to age liquidity. It should let you, bro. What's your, unless you're entering too much, you're probably entering too much of an amount. Okay, this one will be about 1 hour up now. GJ. People saying GJ. Looks like you'll be nearly tapping into this if you are getting in. Again, not saying I'd overly be looking for is GJ. Not saying I'd overly be looking for. Want GU to break this high. See if it can do that or if it wants to come lower. Either way, we'll keep our stable head. Looks like GJ's coming up. I'm not saying I can't be getting in on, but let me know, chat. Is anyone getting in on GJ? Do you do set pending orders or execute live? It depends. Mainly live. May's just sent me a vid on TikTok, Lou. When you lot gonna start doing some TikTok dances? Jesus. Cool. When it really hits, when I blow all of my funded accounts, then you'll see me on live just going, I don't know. What's the name I want? Can't remember how it goes, but yeah. Right, nice push up. Nice push up initially. We are sitting. Decent bit of profit on GU. Hopefully we can move up off this. I think we tapped 50%, it looks like. Yeah, we did. So hopefully we can move up, man. DXY, again, it's not really doing too much. It's not really giving us much. We mainly just want to see a break of these lows, to be fair. That's all we really want to see. Don't want to see it come further into this 50-minute, but it could do. Still every possibility, really. Have a look at GJ as well. Live for G for trying to get in on long, yeah. Check EG sells. Let's have a look at EG. Nice. See EG, if EG is bullish, it means that the euro is strong and the pound's weak. If EG is bearish, it means that the euro's weak and the pound's strong. So it's looking a bit more bearish, which shows that the pound is getting strength, which is exactly what we want. Really, we don't have many fair value gaps, but we do have structure to break. So mainly, the main swing low would be here. Main swing low would be there. So let's see how we do. I've got 18 unread messages on TikTok. 2 secs, boys. Bro, it's going down. Maybe. Can only go one or two ways. Take a look at the 1 minute on GU. We're bouncing off in imbalance. There's an order block just below. Yeah, I'm not really looking at the 1 minute that much, bro, to be fair. I'm really not interested in the 1 minute time frame. Maybe we could come into this order block here potentially, but it's just not really something I'll be looking at. You more want to stick to your 5 minute and 15 minute for your entries, bro. It's just going to be a lot easier for you. The 1 minute's filled with all types of trickery as well. Like, it's just out to get you. It's out to trick you. So let's see how GJ does. Again, not saying I'm looking to get in this, but I'm still going to mark it out nonetheless for you, man. See how it does. I think it's a little bit inducive, the way these candles have printed and made it look like a short, even though it's not necessarily on. But we'll see. We are close to our entry on UJ. Cool, we'll have a look at UJ. Do you set pending orders to live? Check EG sales. Looks like I've missed entry on G by a few pips. It depends, man. We might come back down, or I don't know. We'll see, man. You might have missed it. It is what it is, though, bro. We mainly just want to see this high being swept, really, or we could just continue down anyway. So I wouldn't stress out that much. Really looking at the trend, we should just continue bullish. But if we want to come down lower, so be it. So be it. It's mainly dependent on the DXY if it wants to come in more to this, or if it just wants to break these lows. That's what it's going to depend on. UJ, let's have a look at this UJ. Yeah, UJ is coming up as well. So JPY pairs are coming up now. JPY pairs are coming up. How long have you been full time, bro? About 3 years. Can't add the indicator, I don't know why. You just got to add it as a favourite, then click on your chart. I would be way more comfortable taking longs on them once the market gives a 1 minute market structure shift. Yeah, fair play if you want to wait for that. Are you back to your office? Not today. I'll put in one lot, fair play. Yeah, boys, chat, let me know, YouTube, what we getting in on? EU, GU, or UJ, GJ? So a lot of people are trading similar pairs. You just want this change of character to happen. Just want this change of character, come on. Again, boys, when you go with a trend, it makes stuff like this probable. Like, it should happen, you know what I mean? There's no reason for this to not happen. So let's hope we can run through. Looking for buyers on AUD CAD. Let's have a look at AUD CAD. That's a nice little fresh change. Looking for buyers on that. I'll be careful with that, Stu, personally. Obviously, you trade the way you trade. I'm not going to tell you how to trade or anything, but let's quickly do my analysis. So starting on the weekly time frame. I'm not really seeing much on the weekly. Weekly, we've been moving for the last 3 weeks bullish, so we'll respect that and we won't ignore that. In GU, Ryzen's 0.5%. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Yeah, chat, keep me updated on GU. Let me know how it goes. So yeah, we've sweat that prior week high. So we've got this prior day low to potentially come into. So we've taken a good deal of liquidity. Even if we haven't taken liquidity, we are at a very premium point for the month in general. We're very high up, which obviously shows that we're bullish, but maybe we're not at the best point for buyers. We'll see though. Obviously, prior day has been swept as well. So if you want to see your fractal CRT, you've got that here. You've got our weekly CRT low, and we've got our daily CRT low. We're going to go on the 4 hour now. Drag this across. And even on the 4 hour, you can see this long candle here is kind of being manipulated. So really, I'll mainly be looking for sells, to be honest with you. I'm going to go down a bit more now into the half hour and look at actual price action on the 15 minute. We'll want to watch what happens after we've taken these specific levels. So you can see we had slight accumulation when we took the prior week high. After we had the accumulation, price grabbed again and had a big drop. So what do we do after that big drop that obviously broke structure? We came back into an order block and then had another sell-off. All right, so we came into this order block and had another sell-off. So me personally, I'd only really be looking at shorts because we've got higher time frame direction. We've got something to actually tap into on AUD. We've got this weekly low and we've got this daily low as well. So we've got two things that we want to see tapped. Me personally, looking at re-entries, I will be looking at this 15-minute order block, potentially refine it on a slightly lower time frame, but that is what I'll mainly be looking at. I'll be using that as my main entry for sells down to here. I can't see that many confluences for buyers. We'll turn on our AG session. Yeah, for me as well, it doesn't say we've actually swept the low either. So we've got these equal lows here. We've got obviously Asia low, which wants to be targeted. We've also got these equal lows here. So there's a few things for my shorts that says that we could come in. See how GU does. Let me restart. GJ set up. Let's have a look at GJ then, because people are definitely going to be getting in on this, despite me not wanting to. So I'll have a look at how we do anyway. Let's turn on this 50% because that would be your entry. YouTube, anyone on YouTube getting in these GJs? UJ still coming up a little bit. You're risking 0.5, fair play. Anyone else in on anything? I've been bullshitted. I was spamming sell on my entry and it says invalid SL and TP. Now I've just missed your entry. Where was your stop loss and TP? There's a reason for that. It's because you're trying to risk too much. You've got too much margin. That's what it is. There's always a reason for it. You can't risk that much. There's a reason for it, always. Already in from earlier, SLBE. Fair play, bro. Fair play. DXY is rising a little bit into it, which isn't the nicest for GU, but hopefully we can just be happy with 50%. Right, we filled this now pretty much, so I would want us to see us start coming down. We'll see if we close below this 5 minute. We've got a minute left of the candle. Hopefully we can survive and just tap into this order block and we be good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll wait and see. This order block's been tapped now, so now is sort of the time for EU. Are we going to invert this level or are we going to continue? Let's see. Holding my prof today. Fair play, bro. I'm off, boys. I'm in a GU long off that 5 minute order block. Hope everyone has a good day. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, bro. Yeah, we've got other people in GU longs. Fair play. I'm in GJ shorts. Let's have a look at these GJ shorts. Yeah, interesting, man. The pound's definitely the one this morning. Pound's definitely the one. We just want to break this high, man. That's what we really, really want to do. Really want to break this structural high for GU. Let's have a look at EG. EG is continuing to get weak. That's what we want, man. We want it to continue to break this low. Just push, push, push to break this low. Then we've actually got a decent change of character that we can go off. And we've got an order block up here. Nice. That's what's saving us, the fact that it keeps getting weaker. DXY is not really helping us too much, but it's the fact that EG's just having that weakness, which shows that the pound's getting a little bit of strength. GU longs of the FEG. Can I enter the trend? What do you mean, bro? Damn. Yeah, YouTube, if I missed any comments, just comment them again, same as TikTok. GJ, people's looking at GJ still. This will be your Asia liquidity on GJ, but for me, not something that I'm overly interested in. We haven't got enough to the left in order to really confirm it for me, so not something that I'll be wanting to get in on, if I'm being honest. I'm short of you, fair play. We've got people going either way, which is always good. It means there's liquidity in the market. It means we're going to have movement. Someone's going to win. Someone's going to win. Are you in any trades at the moment? If you want to know if I'm in any trades, boys, you've got to get in the Discord or on the YouTube stream because I can't say certain stuff on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube right now if you're not aware, with my full screen and face cam. Our YouTube is Riches Effects. This is my YouTube, boys, Riches. Also, my code, if you want to buy a funded account with Alpha Capital Group, boys, use my code Riches and it's going to give you a banging discount. Riches. Top 5 for this bull run. The bull run's over, bro. The bull run's over. Bull run's dead in the water. There was no top 5. There was like a top 2. Bitcoin ran. What else ran? Solana ran, but it's right back down. Bro, who's seen that orangey guy? That was the biggest top signal ever. Ever. The biggest top signal was that orangey. It's just started, bro. It's literally just started. No, like, it just started. Bro, you know it's bad when Aiden Ross makes a better point than you. Who's seen that chat? That clip that I'm talking about? Where the geezer's like, oh no, crypto's just started. Because he's such a grifter, he just wants people to carry on giving him liquidity. So he just goes, oh, it's just started, bro. It's literally just started. It's like... Bull run is over, lol. What experts do you follow? I don't follow no experts. I follow my brain, bro. Follow my brain. I follow my brain. I follow the real world narrative. Look at the price of Bitcoin and look at the price of gold. Look at the chart of gold, look at the price and chart of Bitcoin. What are people using as their safe haven during this economic turmoil? Is it gold, which is up like a billion? I'm joking, not a billion%, but is it gold that's up stupidly? Just reached new all-time highs. Been growing steadily for the past 2, 3, 4 years. Well, more than that, the last 10 years, but really intensely for the last 3 or 4 years. Or is it Bitcoin? Fuck off. Or is it Bitcoin? Might be Bitcoin, I might be wrong, but... Might be Bitcoin. Might not be though. I think whether you like it or not, the bull run is over. Like, Bitcoin's no longer going anywhere. Just gotta hold your bags from now on. All the top guys are saying the opposite to you. I wonder why. I wonder why the top guys in crypto want other people to buy crypto. Let me think. Breaking news. Orange juice salesman claims that orange juice is a really good product. Breaking news. Crypto holder said that crypto is going up. Obviously, they're going to say that. Obviously, please, guys, have a brain. Have a brain. Not everyone's trying to help you, bro. Not everyone's trying to help you. People are trying to sell you stuff. People are trying to benefit from you. Why do you think Orangey was like, it's just started, bro. It's literally just started. He's seen as the expert in the space. As soon as he said that, Solana went to nothing. Stop trusting these people. They don't care about you on the internet. They do not care about you. They wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. Like, yeah, Anom, yeah, it is, bro. And I'm not trying to actually be, you should follow a few experts. Bro, I'm not even trying to be like, mean. I'm actually trying to help you. Like, boys, these people say this because they have the coin. They want it to go up. That's why they're not going to have loads of some coin and be like, you know what, I think it's shit. Like, they just... is there still that 10k for 40 code? I'm pretty sure there is, J2. If you send me a message, make sure you go through my link though, so you can actually get whatever I'm giving you for free as well. But yeah, that is still a thing. That is still a thing. I'm 90% sure. So actually, I'm real from ACG. That I'm real. Crypto should run again. I agree, it should run again, but I'm just saying for this specific bull run, I think it's safe to say it's over. It's not me hating on crypto. I'm asking me a question. I'm trying to help the best way I can. Do you offer mentorship, bro? Yeah, we do, bro. You can get in the Discord for that if you want. Only $49 a month. Comes with absolutely everything that we do. Right, let's go. Let's go. Right, boys, if you want to know if I'm in or not, what I'm going to do is go to my YouTube now and I'm about to show my profits to the screen. So go on my YouTube. Right, there's execution. There's my Discord there if you want mentorship, boys. Jesus. Why did my mouth suddenly like just close up? I need to blow my nose, I think. I need to blow my nose, I think. I've got about 20 minutes left of the live, boys, so let me know what we're saying. Let me know what we're looking at. We do just want it to start actually solidly breaking these lows now. We want it to actually come to some significant lows. My YouTube's Rich SFX, boys, if you want to go over to there. G, you on the move? Yep. What's the code for the Alpha Capital account? My code is Richess. If you use that, boys, if you use this on Alpha Capital, who's literally the best firm in the world other than FTMO, but FTMO are too expensive, hard to pass. ACG are absolutely the best mix of all worlds. I would always recommend ACG, even before I had an affiliation with them, always backed them. But yeah, use that code, and if you do, send me a DM with proof that you've used it, and I'm going to give you something for free. Whether it be mentorship, signals, whatever it may be, I'm going to give you something to say thank you. Okay, this low is more important. We want to break this candle low. This low is important for the DXY. If we can break this candle low, our GU should be somewhat home and dry. If I missed any comments, boys, just ask again. Appreciate all the follows. Don't ACG annoying news about trading news? Not really. Not that I know of. I mean, you can't really just trade. They have accounts where you can trade news. So if you like trading news, get an account where that allows you to do that. But most prop firms aren't really going to let you do that. I just purchased an Alpha 50k. Carl, did you use my code, my bro? I hope you did. Big up to you though. Let's get that past ASAP. Gold has come down to 50% of this morning's leg up. A small long here. Let's have a look at gold, man. Let's have a look at gold. I missed entry for fuck's sake. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Let's have a look at gold. Apparently it's down. Okay, yeah, gold. This is the level where we was looking at. Is this order block here? This 15-minute order block. So a little bit lower for gold. A little bit lower. Just a tiny bit lower for gold, and then I'll be happy with it. I got in, but forgot to set my lot size, so I'm gonna make £2 prof. Fuck's sake. Oh, mate, that's sad. How much do you sign up to funded account? You should probably do your own research, bro. If you go into my Discord, just go in the Discord and ask the question in the chat, and someone else or me will answer it for you. But yeah, you got to really do your own research. But just go in the chat and I'll answer it for you. It's hard to explain it fully on here, but on the Discord, people just help you out. Absolute howler. Trust me, man. Are you in GU Shorts? I'm not in GU Shorts, bro. I'm not in GU Shorts. Is Alpha Capital Group only for UK people, Louis? I don't believe so. I think they're available worldwide. I do believe. No, but we'll definitely once I pass this. Alright, Cole, let's go, bro. Let's go, Cole. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Nice. This is a nice close for GU if it can hold. Right, nice. We creep him. We're running 2.5 hour up right now, boys, so you can start to secure profits when you're happy with the profits. Apparently you need an accountant. I do have an accountant. With live accounts, how do you get your leverage? But yeah, you do need an accountant. I don't know about to get your leverage bigger, but you do really need an accountant. They're only cheap as well. Accountants aren't expensive, boys. Morning, Harry. How you doing, brother? Morning, bro. GJ. Let's have a look at GJ again. We've marked out GJ, but something that I'm not interested in. All we've got is an inversion. We've not got anything on the left. We've just got an inversion, which for me is just not enough. So if you want to get in this, fair play, but literally all we have is an inversion. That's it. There's nothing to the left saying that we're going to go down. There's nothing really else. So yeah, let's go. Pushing up. Boys, go to my YouTube if you want to see my profits. I've been showing the screen what my profits are for this trade. If you need a reliable A-book broker, we can also provide you with a link. Yeah, we have a partnership with an A-book broker. If you don't know what A-book means, get to know. If you don't know what A-book means, you don't know enough about the game you're in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bet we'll check it out. Is it safe to set a limit on gold and wait to see how it reacts to that level? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, it's in line with the trend. It's in line with the trend. That's the main thing. It says the coupon code not working. Yeah, message me, bro, and I'll sort it. I'll speak to ACG. I'll try to see if it's still about. How does it work with paying tax with withdrawals from prop firms? It depends if you're doing it personally or through a business. I have a business, so you haven't really got to do it the standard way. You can make all of your money as a business, put it through the business, and then at the end of the year, then you allocate your you do your tax plan. You do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. So for me personally, a good way to do it is you can pay yourself director's dividend, which I believe is a max. It maxes out at I think 20%. So you can essentially pay yourself whatever you want director's dividend and only get paid 20% tax. So I tend to keep all my money in the company. And then at the end of the year, I'll do it that way, and I'll just pay myself a small amount on a month-to-month basis. That's the best way to do it with tax. But to be honest, tax and all this, just worry about it when you get there. You know what I mean? It's a good problem to have. It's not, but it is, if you know what I mean. Try in all caps. Yeah, try in all caps, bro. Right, we're moving nice, boys. We're moving nicely. You showed this. I'm going to show YouTube stream my profits. Can you see that? Zero drawdown on that. Zero fucking drawdown, boys. Let's go. Come on, 1,000 times mine. Oh, don't, bro. Feel so peak for that, man. That's peak. And I heard that. Again, boys, narrative, everything, spot on today. Spot on today. How much further have we got for this bad boy? We got 4 pips left. 4 pips left. Let's hope we move. Bear in mind we are 3 up right now, so if you do want to close, you are okay closing. If you want to close it now, I would wait a little bit more, but what pair is that, bro? It says down there, bro. This is GU. Why is my weekly trade not the same as yours, even though I'm using your indicator? I've actually got no idea. What time is your chart on, bro? Are you on a different time zone to me? I'm on UTC. There are daylight savings going on right now, so. Bro, fuck off, man. Stop calling me. I've literally hung up the phone when you called me. Why am I going to answer it this time? Jesus. A little bit left to go, boys. A couple of pips. Couple of pips. Nice. Exactly what we wanted from the DXY, boys, as we said. We just want it to keep that. That's a beautiful close. Beautiful bearish close. We just want it to continue bearish. Don't give us any bullshit little bullish spikes. Just continue to push this higher. We should be hitting TP real soon, and I want to see some dubs in the chat, but we're not going to tempt fate. Are you setting your stop loss to BE after you took that 5-minute high? Yeah, Carl, I would do. Louis, what's your discount for Alpha Capital Group? My discount code is RICHES in all capitals. This is also my Instagram, boys. If you want to go to my Instagram, this is where you find it. It's just got my Instagram's RICHES FX. This is my code here. RICHES. 2 secs. Right, I'm closing this manually, boys. What should I show you? Half wrist on our 200k. Boom in. Got out at 308. So I got out at here, which is fine by me. You can hold it if you want, but it's just not really any point for me. It's like a little pip. Plus, looking at the time. Alright, boys, let's go, let's go, let's go. W, yeah, let's get some W's in the chat, man. We just secured profits, boys. If you want to know how much money I've secured, go to my YouTube stream, Riches. It's my YouTube, Riches Effects. This is my discount code for ACG, and this is my YouTube and Instagram. Go over to there, you can see how much we managed to secure on that one. Yeah, pretty nice. Ring ring, cats keep calling. I'm on UGC as well. That's weird. What country are you in? Are you in the UK? You know what? I got my bias right for today, and all confidence is to go bullish. So I'll take that as a dub. Gotta take that as a dub, bro. How many days have you seen me jump on, get the direction perfect, but it's not had an entry? It happens all the time. But as I keep on saying, as long as you get the direction right every day, it's only a matter of time before your entry falls into place. Only a matter of time. So this one's a weekly trope and continuation. Only a matter of time for it falls into place. Please check GJ. Let's check GJ. As I said, boys, I know I keep saying it, but GJ, not saying come in, so don't think just because it's drawn on there I'm in it. Not saying I wanted to be in, just due to we only really got this inversion. The only thing we have is this inversion. There's nothing to the left. There's nothing else telling us we're going to come down higher time frame wise. So it's just a bit of a risk for me. Risk that I'm not really willing to take, to be fair. Let's have a look at UJ. UJ's doing nice, although it did miss our level by less than a pip, which is ever so slightly annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm in the UK. That's bare weird. I'll message me on Discord, bro. I'll try have a look at it. Yo, what's the benefit of Alpha 1 evaluations? We're not actually sure. What does it say about them? I can have a look. What does it say? Alpha 1. Is that the one phase? Louis, what made you enter that GU straight off the order block rather than waiting for confirmation? What made me enter it straight away rather than needing... Well, with your daily troper moves, you don't really need to enter it with the same as Asia liquidity grab. So a lot of the time with these moves, I will just enter it straight off the order block. And the reason being, right, is, as I said, 80% of your profits are going to come from continuation. So this was a continuation. So I can be, first of all, decently happy that it's in line with my higher time frame. But not only my higher time frame, also my lower time frame, right? If I'm getting on a buy down here, the reason I wait for an extra confluence is because, cool, I know my higher time frame's already bullish. We've established that. But down there, at that point there, at this point here, our lower time frame's still bearish. So I still need the lower time frame to confirm to me that we're actually going to go in line with a higher time frame. I still need that inversion or that change of character or whatever it may be to confirm the lower is now lining up with a higher. But at this point here, after we've already had this long leg here, and we come down to retap and then go higher, our lower time frame's already bullish, right? Our lower time frame's bullish, our higher time frame's bullish. So everything there is really telling me that it's safe to just enter off of that, which is what we did. And yeah, it was nice. I'll go out here. I'll draw it on. So 3RR secured. Appreciate all the follows, boys. We've got 5 minutes left of the kill zone, so I only trade from 7 AM to 10 AM. So at 10 AM, I'm going to be jumping off. So, boys, make sure you're following me and make sure you're in my Discord. Someone just said, how much money do you make? Go to my YouTube stream, rewind it if you want to see that, or get in my Discord. I'm going to post a screenshot of what I made on my Discord, boys. So make sure you're getting in there. Everyone get in there. We're pushing up now. To be fair, probably should have held it to the high, but there was just, for my account, there was just no need. It was a difference between $3 or like 3.5, so it's just a bit like, for me, do I want to hold the trade for an extra potentially 20-30 minutes just for a little level? May as well be disappointed in you closing early. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when you know your strategy, you know your strategy. This is a thing that me and May say. You should obviously always hold your trades to the full TP, but when you know your strategy, and you've been trading it for years as we have, certain things are permissible. Like for me, the reason why I closed the trade, not because I didn't think that we're going to reach this high. Obviously, I still do think that, but it's because of the efficiency. So what we tend to get around the 10 o'clock, around the hourly marks really, is we get the accumulation. So we get price start to accumulate for a while, and then it probably will hit TP, but it's probably going to accumulate for like half hour, an hour. Do I really want to be glued to my screen or looking at my chart or being in the trade, essentially having my capital at risk for another half hour, an hour for an extra £500? Not really. £500 is not the end of the world to me. Maybe if it was the difference between like 1% or 2%, then yeah, but for me it wasn't really worth staying in. With that being said, absolutely nothing wrong with holding it through that consolidation, nothing wrong with it. And my advice to a beginner would be to hold it through that consolidation because it's good practice. But for me, where I've been trading this strategy for a number of years now, I have almost, not a sixth sense, I don't like that word, but you have an inkling for what's going to happen. And that accumulation around the hourly marks is just normally a reason to close your trade. Bear in mind, I was already up 3R out of like a 3.5R trade, so we'll see. It's coming down. We'll see if it comes down now. Let's have a look at gold. What's the meaning of kill zone? It's the most likely time to have a move. Most likely time. Okay, that's my cleaners. Right, my cleaners are here, boys. So they're probably going to knock on the door in a minute. What's the alpha discount code? Guys, come on, man. What's our memory like? This is my alpha discount code. Make sure when you use this code, you send me a message. Make sure you send me a message. Right, so I can sort it out and I can get you what you want. My Instagram is RichesseFX. If any of you want to find me on Insta, I've got a link to my Discord on there if any of you couldn't get in. But yeah, boys, obviously I do have mentorship. I do have signals. We will be live for the New York session as well. So yeah, man, hopefully you enjoyed this live today. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you made some money, whatever it may be. I appreciate all the follows on TikTok, all the shares, comments, and all the likes. Make sure you follow my account. And don't only just follow my account, make sure you sub on YouTube, follow on Instagram, and get in a Discord, because TikToks can get deleted easily. TikToks can go, and then I'll be gone, and you won't know how to find me. It happens bare times. So make sure you sub on YouTube, follow on Insta, and you've joined a Discord. But boys, appreciate you all tuning into this TikTok. W's in the chat, man. It was a good trade, and I hope I'll be speaking to some of you in the pre-London. My name on not pre-London, on the Discord. My name on Discord is Louis. You'll see me there. This is me. So if you want to join and send me a message, I'll be active on DMs all morning, boys, and I can speak to you, answer any queries that you do have. So yeah, man, big W's in the chat. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stay on YouTube for a little bit longer. I'm going to stay on YouTube for about 5-10 minutes and just answer any little questions you have. So if you do have any little questions, boys, go to my YouTube, RichesseFX, and I'm going to be on there answering your questions, showing you my profits and little bits like that. Appreciate you, man, all joining, and I'll catch you in the next live, which will be at 12. Sweet, boys. Booming. I just don't want to get banned on TikTok. That's the only thing. I'll stay on here for a little bit longer though, boys, answer some of your questions. Hopefully this one can fully TP. Let me read the comments. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, bro, would you say to not really try to enter off 50% of an order block? Yeah, I wouldn't go 50% of an order block. It doesn't make as much sense as a fair value gap. Fair value gap has fair value gap, we should fill it, right? So it's different, really. Fair value gaps are you got to realize why. You got to know why. Order blocks, right, is there's big orders in these order blocks, right? There's an order block and we've got big orders waiting. So let me quickly just fucking show you. So order block basically means, right, we add this point, we'll make it a square. Okay, we'll make it a square. Right, and after this order block happened, we had a big drop in price, right? We had a big drop in price. So what that means is that there's other big orders. Market couldn't put all of its sales down during that point. So let's say an institution wanted to sell £500 million worth of the euro, for example, right? Or $500 million worth of the euro. Sorry, 500 million. Yeah, 500 million. Okay, so this is GU, so $500 million worth of the pound, right? That's what they want to sell. But they can't do it all at this point. So what would they do? They'd sell 250 at this point. So 250 at this point, and then the theory is when we evidence that we obviously sold 250 at that point would be the big drop down. How we confirm it? There'll be fair value gaps here. Momentum will shift. And then we should have a nice slow retracement back into this place where those orders lie, where those untapped orders lie, and then price does the exact same thing. Can I clone it? I can't clone it. Price does the exact same thing and does the rest of the 250 sells there. Right, so all it is we should just tap into it and the volatility should be there. It's basically that we have untapped orders still there. We have untapped big orders. The key being in big orders. We have big orders here within this order block, which we're waiting for price, as I said, to rally back into, and then it will sell down again, and then we'll get that big move. So it doesn't make sense for it to go like into it at 50% or whatever. It's just a block. It's a block where there's big orders. So as soon as we come into that block, it should be a good reaction. Difference between a fair value gap is that a fair value gap is the rebalancing of orders. So, for example, how algorithms work, and you man will know this if you've seen our HFT, an algorithm doesn't just place a sell there and then 2 minutes later a sell there, then a sell there. It's not how it works. So in a leg down of price, a leg of price down like this, price will have a sell, 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 sell. It does millions and millions and millions of orders that we can't even comprehend. Sell, 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 buy, buy, buy. This is how the market actually looks when you have a footprint chart. So there'll be so many orders here, right? So all the market's trying to do in this scenario is rebalance it. We've got too many untapped orders, so the market doesn't like it, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to rebalance some of these, and once we get to here, for example, all these orders now are going to be closed, so we can assume that all these are going to be closed. So let's get rid of that, right? So all them are closed now. So now maybe we can be all right with these ones sitting and we come down, which is why obviously we'll come in 50% of it or a certain percent of it versus order blocks where order blocks are just straight down, because this is rebalancing loads of orders. Fair value gaps are rebalancing loads of orders, hundreds, millions of orders, whereas order block is reacting off of a one big order or a few big orders. We're starting to see that 10 o'clock consolidation that I was talking about, boys, which is one of the reasons why I closed. But don't be worried if you're still in this. We're on the higher time frame on our side, so it's sweet. Yeah, one phase, 11% profit target. Yeah, what are the benefits of that? Does it say, Adrian? Does it say what the benefits of that are? Is it just me, or why don't people just go for FTMO over like Alpha Capital, etc.? FTMO the best. Well, there's many reasons. For a start, they're not necessarily the best. I mean, they probably are, but depends how you clarify the best. For me, all I'm mainly worried about, first and foremost, am I getting paid out? That's what I care about. Am I going to get paid out? And for me, the only two firms where you can say for sure are you getting paid out is ACG and FTMO. FTMO are top of that list because they've been around for so long. So FTMO are top of the reliability list. For me, Alpha Capital was second in that reliability list. And only the top two of them, so only them two are the ones that I will fully trust to be safe with payouts. They're the only two. So that's the reason why we go with Alpha. And obviously Alpha, if you look at how they pass their accounts, it's easier to pass their accounts. Obviously it's a lower profit target. So the rules are a bit nicer. The accounts are a bit cheaper. It's a UK-based community. I've got a discount code of them which can get you money off. They're always doing sales. So it's pretty much them and FTMO are both as reliable as each other. If anything, FTMO have the slight edge. But in terms of everything else, I think ACG edge it. So that's why for me, ACG are cold. But I do agree. Why go with anyone other than FTMO and ACG? Like, I would go with ACG every time. I don't know why people go with like these random firms just because it's got slightly cheaper or whatever. Cost a lot more than ACG. That's why. Well, that's what these. What's said? What accounts did it? Yeah. What account did you place GU on? It was a 200k, bro. 200k. I risked half. Risked 0.5%. What's the Alpha discount code? Yeah, he was getting vexed yesterday because people close trades early. Yeah, no, he does. But this is what I'm saying, boys. I do know my strategy a lot more than most people know my strategy. You got to think I've been trading this for years. Most people have been trading it for 6 months or something. So I still think we're gonna hit full TP, but I just know around these hourly marks, especially 10, we get these consolidatory periods, which is just not efficient to hold through. It's way more efficient that I was out there. Like, look at the trade. What's really better? So let's go over to where we actually got him, which was the weekly Tropum. Which was the weekly Tropum. And you can see, right, so in this trade here, in my trade, it was we was in the trade for 32 minutes. Okay, so 32 minutes, and we secured, let's say 3R, a bit less, let's say 3R. Alright, so 30 minutes, 3R. Alright. Versus, let's say it takes another, so it takes to like here to TP. So then you're in the trade for double the amount of time for an extra 0.5%. Is that worth it? What's better? What would you rather? 60 minutes for 3RR or 60 mins for 3.5RR? Not a rhetorical question at all. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just up to you. When now I've traded my strategy for a number of years, I'm fine with doing the 30 minutes for 3RR because I know the narrative and the bias and the psychology is not overly a problem with me. With you guys, where you're still developing that psychology and stuff like that, you want to make sure that you're sticking to your rules and sticking to that. Even if it does take half hour, it takes half hour and you close it like that. So it's sort of a monkey say, monkey do type thing, where it's basically like do as I say, not as I do. Right? I'm closing it early because I've been trading my strategy for years, but that doesn't mean that you have, right? So you should do what I say, not what I do. Okay, if that makes sense. Louis, how are the spreads on Alpha? Yeah, they are good. They're good, bro. They're good. Yo, Lou, does mentorship include like lot sizing, and risk management? Yeah. Lot sizing, risk management, everything like that. So we do have a ground zero course within our mentorship, and actually on YouTube as well, a few of them. But so that will teach you literally from the very basics. What is a pip? What is a lot size? What do you want to be trading? What are you actually trading? So the real basics I'm talking. Like you said, lot size and stuff like that. That will all be covered extensively in the mentorship when you're in there. So don't worry at all, bro. And bear in mind there's tests at the end. So every time you get to the end of a section, you got to do a test on it to make sure you know. And you may get them wrong. And I'll be honest, 90% of people don't pass each test first time. Probably 95%. Everyone gets at least one wrong, which is so good because it means they would have moved on with gaps in their knowledge. But everyone makes mistakes, and obviously it's just about working through them, making sure you understand. So them tests will really help you get through that, and you won't have any gaps in your knowledge at all. I sent you a DM also. Can you check it later? Yeah, no worries, Tizzy. I will check that. And yeah, if you do want a lot size calculator, boys, you can go on our website and you can use one here. If I make the screen a bit smaller, I'll show you where it is. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's at the side here. So you've got an economic calendar, and you've also got a lot size calculator. So you do, for example, for that trade we just had, it was a GU buy with a 5 pip stop loss. So I would have gone GBP. Sorry, what? What just happened there? Anyway, must have clicked the wrong button. GBP USD, where is it? So we go GBP USD. Stop loss will be 5 pips because you just look at it. Stop loss is, let me move that. Bear with me. Stop loss is 5 pips. You can see at the bottom. So we'll go 5 pips. Account balance, mine was around 200k, so I'll put 200k. This stays the same, and your risk, mine was 0.5, so I went like that, boom, and you just get calculated. So the only numbers that matter is obviously what pair is it, how big's the stop loss, your account balance, and how much you want to risk. Click calculate and it will say 20 lots, and then lo and behold, if I show you my MetaTrader 5, you can see 20 lots. Right, it's as simple as that. That is available on our website, boys. All you got to do is just click this button at the side there. Pretty clean move off that order block though, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I got it, love, bro. No worries. What do you think DXY will do after the sweep for tomorrow? Do you think longs will still want longs? Yeah, I'll still be looking for longs. It'll be interesting to see how New York develops, though. We've really just been aiming for... And the good thing, boys, about this internal and external, right, is... I'll hazard a guess what am I looking at. Bear in mind, look at this. Look at this. Hazard a guess what I'll be looking at. What do I keep saying? What did I say down here? What we do, we make, obviously, an external high. Fill internal, take external, right? Then what do? Fill internal, take external. So what should we do now? Fill internal, take external, right? So what I'd really be wanting to see over Asia and New York or whatever it may be is price retracing down into here to provide good buying opportunities, however they form, whether it be Asia liquidity grab or daily trade continuation, just how we caught them today, and then buys off that. So this would be my move that I'm looking for. Again, only interested in sticking with a trend and sticking with my internal external bias. But I'll delete that for now while we let the day form. Let's quickly double check news, but I'm pretty sure we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any news today, so we should have a relatively clean New York session. Does Alpha Capital account have a deadline for challenge? No, Bryce. Unlimited time. Unlimited time. Is your weekly open still at 11? Mine's at 10. Yeah, mine's at 10 as well, bro. Mine's at 10 due to the time change. Past 10 AM, bro. I'm off. Cheers. No worries, bro. Have a good one. Do you think we will still be looking? Oh, yeah. Gold's cooking. Let's have a look at gold. GJ finally moving now. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at these pairs. Gold. Ooh, gold was double close to our level, man. Double close. Who got in on gold? That was insanely close. Insanely close, that one. GJ. Yeah, GJ's running nicely. Again, I did say not saying that I want to go in just because on the higher time frame there's nothing much there. Nothing much there. It's just this inversion. But I suppose if this TPs, it does just show the power of Asia liquidity. Asia high swept, inversion fair value gap entry. Super simple, but just no. I mean, if it was longs, like even without the narrative, right? Even without the thing that we wanted to tap into, even if it would just formed the other way and was looking at longs, then I'd potentially be looking at getting into it because obviously we've had longs. By the way, boys, we took that high out that we was waiting for ages. So that was nice. We in here literally called GJ from here, then there, then there, then there, then there yesterday. And what was the key? Just having a higher time frame target. See how easy the markets were for us for GJ. See how simple I might have made it look just because we have a higher time frame bias. Just have a direction, be confident on it, don't reinvent the wheel with it, have the target and just aim for it and trade in line with that. Wait for your entry to set up in line with that. But yeah, GJ's cooking. Let me get rid of these circles. Is this cooking or is it missed out our entry? Yeah, this is, I'm not going to lie, this is a proper bastard. Proper bastard, man. This one would be running... This one would be running about 4R up. Yeah, this one would be running over 4R up now. It missed our entry by under a pip, so... we tried with UJ. We tried with UJ and GJ, but it's just given us an unlucky day. If you got on GJ, fair play. You're running nicely. Hopefully you can hit TP. Gold was unlucky on. UJ was unlucky on. Looks like we're dropping now. Yeah, boys. So that's what I'm saying, man. We did well to get out of that GU. Just weren't really much point waiting. as I said. But anyway, boys, I'm going to jump off now. I think I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Is it possible to trade the yen basket? Nah, it's like the DXY. You just want to use it for confluation, as confirmation or as a confluence, bro. How can we know that we switch from a bullish to a bearish? Two things: either a change of character or an inversion fair value gap. Either a change of character or inversion fair value gap. Change of character you can go for as little as a 1 minute, but the higher the time frame, the more reliable it is. Inversion fair value gaps, I'll go for a minimum of 5, but ideally a 15-minute, because a lot of the time a 5-minute inversion will actually be a fill of a 15-minute bigger overall fair value gap. But yeah, boys, I'm going to jump off now anyway, because we are outside of the kill zone. If you've got any questions that you want to ask me, obviously, you know, Discord, you can send me a message on there. My name is Louis on there. Boom. Send me a message, or you can DM me on Instagram or whatever you want to do. And yeah, what else was I going to say? Yeah, obviously message me if you want to get into signals or mentoring, but about the office as well. We're going to be signing people up to these offices very, very soon, to the office membership. So if you are interested in a slightly more expensive mentorship price, but it means you get access to the office whenever you want to come in and trade with me in the heart of Canary Wharf, in a beautiful office, a beautiful building with a beautiful view surrounding the city. You're looking over the river, you're looking over the buildings. Oh, it's unreal, man. You're going to be in a room, loads of monitors set up, loads of laptops out, everyone trading, everyone working, beautiful views, beautiful food at lunchtime, beautiful drinks at lunchtime, beautiful people around you, all with the same mindset, not just me and Mace, but the other members that will be in there, and Stu and the others, and all of our connections, etc, etc. If you're interested in that, boys, send me a DM about the office. Send me a DM on Discord. Make sure you DM me on Discord or DM me on Instagram about it, and just let me know if you are interested in it. Like I said, it's going to be another level to the it's going to be another level, so it'll be slightly more expensive. It's not going to be stupid expensive. Don't worry. It's not going to be like fucking £500 a month. Don't worry. It'll be very, very reasonable, and it'll be way, way good for what you get, just like our mentorship is. But boys, appreciate you all joining, and yeah, man, I'll catch you in the next stream. I'll catch you in the next stream. Mace is going to be live at 12, so about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And yeah, boys, I'll be active in the Discord and responding to all my DMs. So I appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes in here today. And I'll see you in the next one, boys. Sweet. Oh, that's awkward. I turned it all off and now I'm just sitting there. It's like what Theo Von said, you know, and he's like, when you put the condom on and the other person is still looking at their phone. That's what I feel like. I've turned everything off apart from the one thing I want to turn off. But yeah, boys, hopefully you managed to profit off this trade. Hopefully you managed to make some money today. W's if you did. Let's see some respect, some W's in the Discord if you did. And have a good rest of your day, boys. Sweet.